Good morning. It's a beautiful day on the Ireland Way, and it is day 17. I'm just leaving Cloughjordan. Ooh, that is some fungi. And, well, hostels aren't as cheap as they used to be. €45. Now, Murphy's Law for yesterday/today, I left my charger and Euro plug adapter in the B&B at Auchnasheen B&B in Tipperary. So I went on the Ireland Way group, put out an appeal to see if there was anybody coming up from Tipperary, which is a little more than an hour drive. Well, guess who answered the call? Jimmy's picking it up at the B&B and bringing it to me today. What a wonderful human being. Thank you, Jimmy Berry. Need to be able to see the way markers. You see, contrary to these gorgeous summer temperatures, it's only spring. See this field? It's just starting to sprout up. It's got a long way to go. I have 28k or so to do today to Lorrha from Cloughjordan. Now, we'll see where I end up. I have a tough time when I use towns as my next stop mile marker because there isn't camping in towns usually. I mean, that one time I got directed to a sports field, which was great, but you can't count on it, as happened last night, and that's how I ended up in the hostel. So we'll see what Lorrha brings. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely brutal coming through here. I've just had to stop and put the lower legs of my pants on because my legs are just getting tortured with the stinging nettle. And if they just put the little plastic piece, oh jeez, and there's big divots. If they just put a plastic piece on the fence back there, or even if it was just a single fence, but it's a double wire, so I can't get under or over this electric fence. But I just can't get over there. No, I can't. I just stopped and I put the lower legs on, so it's a lot better, but I had them off. Why? Because it's hot, and I was strolling through a beautiful forest. Well, another lovely encounter with an amazing trail angel, Jimmy Berry from the Ireland Way. He's a volunteer trail maintenance worker, and man, does this trail need more volunteers. It's beautiful, rugged, challenging, gorgeous, historical, stimulating, inviting, welcoming, but there are many places that are barely touched with maintenance, making it not only impassable for a lot of walkers, but dangerous. So hoping that the powers that be will see this video and maybe recruit a few more Jimmies and get passionate hikers out there cleaning up the trail, making it accessible to all. Oh, and why is Jimmy an amazing trail angel? Because he drove all the way from Tipperary, an hour's drive, to bring me my adapter, my Euro plug adapter, and my charger, which I had left in the B&B there 3 days ago. And he drove it up to me outside of Cloughjordan. So thanks again, Jimmy. You're great. I'm trying just a bit of water on the stinging nettle. It feels like a light spray of acid in little bits all over. I've had a few spots over the last couple of weeks and got used to them. Oh, but this is from my knees down to my socks entirely. Oh God, I should have stopped earlier to put the lower legs of my pants on. I just thought, oh, I don't want to stop. And Jimmy was waiting for me. He had driven all the way. I didn't want to take more time, and I thought surely it can't last, but it did. It was like a jungle of stinging nettle. Hope it dies down soon. Well, it's about 2.5 hours since I was attacked by the stinging nettle. So I just stopped and took an antihistamine, and maybe that will quell the symptoms, because this is making for a very unpleasant walk today. It's like the most severe sunburn around the entire surface of the lower leg. It smarts.
Use the bathroom to wash the hands. I'll get you right.
That's Anne, and that's Robert, and they've taken me in and given me, what is it, Robert, from the garden?
Oh, dock leaves.
Dock leaves. I was rubbing the wrong thing, and hopefully that helps with the burning. And if that doesn't help, the kettle is on, and everything's better with a cup of tea, right?
Oh, absolutely. How could you do without a cup of tea?
Well, that was a lovely visit with Anne and Robert, who lived for over 40 years or something like that in Canada. And they knew Collingwood, where we live now. And they also gave me the dockweed to rub on my legs. Unfortunately, it didn't make any difference. I think maybe the antihistamine took the edge off a little bit. Out of the beating hot sun, under the shade of some trees. Whew. These are the bulls. They make very different sounds. They do not moo. Stinging nettle. That is a whole bush of it, but I do have my pants on, so I'm not as afraid of it as I once was. But I would like to get it out of the way for other hikers. Well, hi everybody. It looks like we're about to share a pasture. Okay, here's the style, and here's everybody. Problem, I don't see any cows. I think they're all bulls, but young bulls. But still, wow, pushy. Watch. Go on, go on. Let's go. Move out of the way. Out of the way. Everybody back up. Get your own pasture. I want to come through. But I don't think oh, yeah, no. Alternate plan. I'm going to go down this fence line and see where it takes me. You ever get the feeling you're being followed? Okay, this is not on the trail, but oh, interestingly, there is a bit of a worn path. So I wonder if I'm not the first to abandon that route. And this is Lorrha, recipient of the 2010 National Tidy Town Award. And I can see why. It's quite tidy. Good morning. It's day 18 on the Ireland Way. I just thought I'd show you a little of how I stay warm. This is my very thin but very effective merino wool sleeping bag liner. I'm in a down sleeping bag that's -9 Celsius rating. And these are my merino leggings or long johns. And the burning has stopped. Little itchy back here. And there's me first thing in the morning, and I'm excited because it's going to be a Nero day today. That's different from a zero. I'm hiking only 8 kilometers into Portumna. Get everything I need to get done today and stay tonight and move on in the morning. Well, thanks to the back of the school, I can show you where I've been. And I'm here now at the top of the Shannon River. Well, not the top of it, but I'm about to cross it. And I'll be going up here, and to Derry, and I finish on the northern coast. And that'll be 1,011 kilometers in memory of Mum and Dad and other Irish who have gone before us. Day 18, Tuesday, May 30th, 2023. And look at this, not a cloud in the sky. So after you cross that whole field that's completely overgrown, and I went over on my ankle at one point that could easily have been a break, you reach the corner where there is triple barbed wire fencing, not electrical, but barbed wire, so there's no way I can unwind anything. And then a hard close on that little bridge, and I see fencing on the other side. I followed the signage, which takes you up and over a stile, a clearly exposed stile. I shot a pretty picture of it before I came into the field. So seemed reliable, but it's not. See, and here's one of the markers that I followed all the way down that field. So I'm not crazy. And there's a little bit of a worn route through the pasture. So all of these clues led me to believe I was on the right track. You can't believe any clues on the Ireland Way. You just gotta check, double check, triple check all the time. And back where I started, a good, half an hour, 35 minutes ago. I think I see the River Shannon out there. And once I cross that, that means I'm getting very close to halfway through my journey. Whew, feels like about 26, 27 degrees. Man. Oh, and I got yelled at by a driver saying, "That's very dangerous where you're walking. You should be on the other side of the road." Well, buddy, no, I shouldn't. We learned in elementary school, you ride with the traffic, you walk against the traffic. Everybody knows that. And anyway, I put on my high-vis vest. Let the town food eating begin. Well, isn't this exciting? This is the Shannon River, and this means I'm almost halfway. Portumna, there you go. And It seems quite lovely. Lots going on. I know it's a bit bigger town because not everybody says hello on the street. They're busy getting to where they're going or talking to each other. A lovely room at the Oak Lodge B&B in Portumna. I'm still working on saying it.